The formula millions used to get rich revealed 5.8% of Americans are considered millionaires. The average age of a millionaire is 62, and only 1% of them are under 35. What do you think? Perhaps you've just graduated from college and are looking for guidance, or maybe you're stuck in the 9-to-5 grind and are tired of it, or perhaps you're at any point in your life and are looking to learn how to become wealthy. This video contains all the information you need to move from the middle or lower class to the wealthiest 5.8% or even the top 1% of society. These are not just some tips. These are the actual steps that many successful people from around the world have used to change their lives. These steps are also included in many of those expensive seminars and courses, so pay close attention because I'm giving them away for free. I don't like wasting time, so let's get started right away. First step, work on your mindset. Trying to become a self-made successful person without the right mindset is like trying to dig a hole with a teaspoon. It's a bad idea. What happens in your brain heavily influences the results of what you do. I could spend an hour with you and then tell you if your mindset is the right one or not. Everything is important. How you think, what you do, how you do it, what you say, how you communicate. All of this, as Germany Kent said, your words control your life, your progress, your results, and even your mental and physical health. You can't talk like a failure and expect to be successful. What to change? 1. How you interpret failure. Imagine starting your business and losing all the money you invested in it within 2 months. How would you feel? Would you be desperate and give up on the business, or would you keep trying until you succeed? You see, failure is nothing more than a painful lesson. No matter how much it hurts, life teaches you something every time you fail, and if you try hard enough, you can learn something from anything. It's all about how you interpret what happens because it's not important what happens, it's important how you interpret what happens. 2. How you think about rich people and money. Do you have a negative association with money and rich people? Did your mother tell you when you were little that money is the root of all evil? If you see a blatantly rich person on the street and immediately go into attack mode and judge them, you need to resolve that feeling. It's called jealousy. You can't make money if you hate the people who have it. Money doesn't make you a bad person. Money itself is neutral, it just amplifies your personality. So if you're a bad poor person, you'll be a bad rich person. If you're a good poor person, money will make you a good rich person. 3. Work ethic. In the film, Nightcrawler, by Dan Gilroy, Lewis says, if you want to win the lottery, you have to earn the money to buy the ticket. Even though success isn't a matter of luck, you have to work if you want wealth. Hard work is important, and that's why you should enter a field that you really like. You have to love what you do. If you do, you'll get to the point where you won't even ask for breaks because you like what you do so much that working is better than a break. There's more to mindset. One video isn't enough to explain it all. Many people try to skip this step, but you can't go anywhere if your mind isn't in the right place. We've made many videos on this topic, so if you want to learn more, subscribe now and check out our other content. It will change your life. Step 2. Be financially educated. It makes no sense to earn $50 million if you waste it all. Being financially educated is so important. Just look around and see all those stories of normal people who won the lottery and earned millions of dollars instantly but lost it all within a few months because they don't know how money works and what to do with it. If you want to develop your financial skills, you need to start now and put healthy financial habits into practice. Here's what you should work on. 1. Once you acquire assets, not liabilities. In a business, assets are things that have the potential to make you money in the future. Liabilities are things that take money out of your pocket. Rich people focus on investments, so they don't like acquiring liabilities. Every time you make a major purchase, be wise and keep this in mind. Will that purchase depreciate or become more valuable over time? 2. Practice healthy financial habits. Your habits define who you are, and your financial habits are very likely unhealthy. No matter how much you earn, you should practice starting now. Practice saving and investing. Limit yourself to spending only a certain percentage of your income, and do your best to save another percentage. It doesn't matter if you don't earn much, but if you don't save and invest now, what makes you think you will when you're rich? And that's all. The educational phase is over. The first and second steps are about practicing and developing your optimal mindset and habits. The next step, step 3, work on your skills. You can't make lemonade without lemons. That's right, you can't make money without having a skill. You need something to offer to the market. You have to become valuable. If your goal is to start a business, that's fantastic, but first, you need to accumulate the capital and the ability to generate wealth. You need to enter the game and start offering something valuable, and it could be anything. You can monetize your passion, and you can probably learn it for free on the internet. What is the most important skill of all? The skill of acquiring new skills quickly, and that's exactly where you should start. So here's a tip on how to acquire skills faster: focus. How do you expect to learn things faster if you're constantly interrupted? You're sitting at your desk, drinking a coffee, and trying to do something. You put your fingers on the keyboard and start typing important information, then the phone rings, and then your cat wants attention, then your phone starts receiving messages from people, and you also want to take a break. Before you know it, 2 hours have passed, and you haven't done anything but eat, browse the web, and chat. Well, that's unproductive. When you're learning or working, eliminate all distractions. Let everyone know you're busy. Turn off your phone, no matter how much it hurts, and have a deep focus session. As soon as you know how to learn efficiently, you can move on to a profitable skill of your choice. Step 4. Support your dream by making yourself indispensable to the market. Whether you're starting a business or working on a personal brand, you can't easily enter a market with a lot of competition. Have you ever wondered why it's so easy to lose a normal job? Take the job of an assistant, for example. You can easily lose the job if you're not efficient enough, and it won't be difficult for your boss to find a new employee. It's full of people looking for that job, and that's why normal jobs aren't very profitable. To be paid more, you need to be more indispensable and unique. Imagine being the only person selling tomatoes in your state. Business would be good. If you were just one of hundreds of tomato sellers, it would be much harder to get customers. So you should develop this skill as soon as you've completed the previous step, and it could be anything you like. Another great tip is not to choose just something you like but to mix two rarely mixed skills. For example, if you're a programmer who likes to cook, you could be a cooking programmer and specialize in developing websites for restaurants. Whatever your skill or business you're getting into, make sure it's not just profitable but also gives you the opportunity to become indispensable. Step 5. Fail as if you like it. Now that you're in business and selling your skills to the market, you're ready to fail big. This phase is about experimentation. You might even discover that the skill you decide to learn isn't quite right for you, and that's okay. We've already talked about failure and how it's an important part of success, but getting used to it isn't as easy as it seems at first. Recognizing that by failing, you're growing could help you, but it will take time before you can actually consider failure as a positive thing. Becoming rich isn't easy, and sometimes you might feel overwhelmed, but it's positive because it means you're growing. Every time you feel confused about what needs to be done next, simply choose a task and complete it, and the job is done. These are the steps that millions of people have followed to go from poor to rich. It seems simple because it is. The point is that it's not complicated, but it's hard. You have to work very hard and dedicate yourself. Let's briefly summarize what you've learned today. So the steps you need to follow are: 1. Build a strong mindset by changing your interpretation of failure, your negative associations with money and rich people, and your work ethic. 2. Get some financial education from competent people and put healthy financial habits into practice, such as acquiring assets instead of liabilities. 3. Work on your skills, particularly your ability to learn faster. You can do this by improving your focus. 4. Start making money and supporting your dream by offering a valuable skill to the market. The more indispensable you are, the more you'll be paid. 5. Start liking failure and loss. I'll leave this on the screen for a moment so you can take a screenshot and use it later. Let us know about your practical experience regarding today's topic by writing it in the comments. And do not hesitate to ask questions, we will respond to the best of our ability. Do not forget to share your opinion with us and leave a comment. If you also leave a like, it would be great. Subscribe so you don't miss the next video.